2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I like more robots that are built by me. Hello and welcome to More Robots. I'm glad you made it. I've got loads to show you because I've been on holiday, and this time when I went on holiday I decided to make lots of robots as I usually do. Also, there's some that I didn't make while I was away. One that I made when I got back and before I went away again within like 2 days. That was fun. And yeah, let's get cracking with upgrades. I'm going to start with upgrades this time. So, first upgrade that just needs finishing off by spraying is Tough as Nails. Tough as Nails looks, well, identical. This is the RC one. Looks identical. It's not. Haha. So, things that happen to Tough as Nails. Recently, at the school I work at, I ran an inter-house Robot Wars tournament, and for those who don't own robots in my Robot Wars club, they got to pick robots made by Hexbug and some that I have customed, and one boy picked Tough as Nails. He got right the way through to the grand final with it, going up against Eversaw. Didn't win, unfortunately, ended up on the floor flipper, went sailing through the air, and one side fell off. Irritating, so I fixed it back on, but before I did that, I stripped it down completely, took it all apart, and I swapped the drive motors over, so it now drives the correct way round, which is a big old plus, seeing as it never used to. So much easier to drive, really good, really powerful, really worth the time and effort I've spent on it. So yeah, there is Tough as Nails, RC version, just about done. Next up, we have Deator. Deator is, or has been, unreliable in the past. Its flipper kept coming off, and it broke in half at the end of the last series, in the Christmas special, in fact. So, I retired it. And then I took it away with me on holiday, because I like to do that sometimes, take away some robots to have pretend fights and practice my handheld abilities for the Grand Slam, otherwise known as just playing with my toys. So I took Deator with me, and I was gearing up to actually send it away to Anthony, but I'm going to build him another one, and I've rebuilt this one. As you can see, it now has a lower front wedge. It's got a bit on the back to help itself right so it doesn't get stuck. And also, it's got tape across the top here. It's been rebuilt on the inside, redesigned, hopefully to hold it all together a little bit better. But yes, Deator is coming out of retirement after being rebuilt, so yay, there is Deator. Next one that I have been working on, I think, is going to be Archangel. Archangel recently got rebuilt. I say recently, it was October or November. It was while I was ill, and Stephen and Anthony were over doing Fight My Bot, the featherweights. I think it was the featherweights, in, I want to say, Belgium, but I might be wrong. Anyway, it was October, November time, and it looked like a big hamburger, and I was not happy with it. So I've taken inspiration from Bloodsport, which is a robot that is competing in the next series of BattleBots. It's been confirmed. It's not a spoiler. The team have confirmed they're going to be there. So there, deal with that. This is what it looks like now. So it's got an arrow down there to show direction. It spins around a central point, and it moves around. The issue I have with it at the minute is that the spinner is very high up. If I show you in relation to Deator, the spinner's very high and isn't going to do much unless it goes around the sides or around the back. But I'm not going to do any more to this one at the minute. I'm happy with it enough for it to be finished. So what's gone from being a ring spinner has become just a spinner, I suppose. I suppose it's still a ring spinner of sorts. Anyway, next, there was a robot I built ages ago called JCB, Giant clamping bot or something like that, or jaws clamp bots, or anyway, yeah, it wouldn't be giant, that's a G. Jevon can't spell. That starts with a J as well. Yeah, I've done some work to it, took it completely apart and reworked it because it just fell apart all the time. It was really irritating. So, done a lot of work to it. I'm very happy with it. It's a grabbing bot now called Ravenous. It's the first of 2 robots that I have renamed with this new version. So as you can see, it comes down like that. Everything is attached a lot better. Has a really good front wedge. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. Only thing that happens a lot is the wheels still do fall off a bit, and if hit with a vertical, this upper jaw is coming clean off because it's just got the most wonderful target right there, just to go, and there it goes. But yes, it stays together, hooray. Next one that I've done some work on, and I'm incredibly happy with this one. What used to be known as Lash, very long time ago, is now called Phantom, and it looks like this. This has looked like this for a little while now. This is one of the first ones I actually did for this video, but yeah, I'm incredibly happy with how it looks, how it operates. I've completely overhauled the spinning mechanism so it actually spins for longer. It does have a slight wobble to it. If I did do that, you can probably see that it's doing that inside, but it's sort of ghostly, I suppose. And it also has a Shremek now, which does that. So it's sort of Magnetar style Shremek on the back. But yes, there is Phantom, no longer Lash. Cool. Moving on. Another one that I've customised, it's the last one I've customised, I think, unless I'm mistaken, is Tornado, ready for Series 2 at the Grand Slam. Now, I said that I would be giving Tornado interchangeable weaponry, and I have not disappointed you. So here is the normal Tornado, this is what it looks like. The actual set that Tornado came with back in the day had like this weird scoop that looked like that shape. I never actually got that, because when I bought this, I got it second hand, and it was a bit of a fixer-upper when I got it, and I did fix it up, and it's now fine. But what I have done is I've built its wedge, which is here. There it is, its wedge, and its wedge is made of lolly sticks and a gift card. Nothing else. Hot melt glued together, and it slides onto the front like so. And as you can see, it is now Tornado in wedge configuration, because my series doesn't require you to have an active weapon rule. Or doesn't require you to have an active weapon, so there is Tornado. But I didn't stop there. Oh no, no, no. While on holiday, I went to like this weird bric-a-brac style, antique style, charity style shop. It had loads of different knickknacks, and while I was there, I managed to get several different robots, including another Tornado. Now, this Tornado is all beat up. Some of the stickers had come off. The plastic's all been chopped up on top for some reason. But it's perfect for customising. And I'm currently actually working on this one today, on this lovely bank holiday Saturday, because Tornado, if it's fighting Crushers, it needs something a bit more, a bit special. And I got this big box of Knex. I don't know if you can see the big box of Knex. There it is. And I just went wild with it. And I built loads of stuff while I was on holiday, but I also built a certain Tornado cage with spinner on the front. Hell yeah. I went there. I am incredibly happy with how this is looking at the minute. And hopefully in the next one you should see this completed with some new stickers on the side to say Tornado nice and big and one way up, because it's not invertible. Neither was the actual Tornado in this configuration. And it all needs gluing down, all needs, well, just gluing, really. Undecided whether I will or will not paint the steel cage. I might make it silver. I might go all out with this one. It's a nice day. Might do some spray painting. So, yeah, there is the current version of the Tornado Cage. Obviously defeated Razor back in the day, and still can actually, if I just show you here. Is that cruel? Do you not like that, Razor fans? Oh, you missed. What a shame. Well, there we are. Tornado Cage, currently in works. Right. New robots. I'm going to do this in a way of things you probably have seen before that I've built new versions of, followed by brand new builds. So, first of all, I did an April Fool's video. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. But I had already planned to actually build Axe Backwards. And I finished building Axe Backwards just before they showed off the new version, and I wish I'd waited because the new version looks so much easier to build than this was. But here is my version of Axe Backwards, the proper one. Actually uses the loo roll tube that I used for the actual video. I've then painted it with the green lines. That bit needs spraying. But yes, the rest is Knex. The inside mechanism holding it all together is complicated and took a lot of thinking. And I hate thinking. But yes, Axe Backwards. I'm very happy with how it looks. I believe Anthony's also built an Axe Backwards, so go and have a look at that. It's pretty cool, and his is a thwack bot, which is awesome. I'm just going to move the ones I've actually already talked about to the back, because why not? Right, next one that you've probably seen before, well, you definitely have seen before, is Ironside 2. Now, Ironside 2 was built with it in mind that I've never actually seen Ironside 2 or 1. I have actually now seen both of them. They are real robots, but I thought, well, why couldn't there be heavyweight versions? But Ironside 2, bless it, is getting a bit old, and its Shreemec doesn't really work here. It was built with flaws, because obviously you then correct those flaws with Ironside 3, and that's what the team did. So I went one stage further, and this is Ironside Fall. It is very big, but it has a brand new bar. I still have Ironside 2. I bought a new bar for this one. It's slightly angled downwards. In fact, when I say slightly, it's about a centimetre off the floor when it spins round, so it's really quite good. The Shreemec is bigger, looks more like the original Ironside 3 one, comes over like that. It's also got a little peg sticking out the back, because if it's on its back, it's in the opportune place for it to rock forwards or rock like that. So yeah, it should be able to self-right from any angle. It's also got this bit of piping on the front, because the real version has some weird bits out the front, and I wanted that, so I went with that. But yes, Ironside Fall, and it's red and black, because that was the next obvious way to go with it. So there's Ironside Fall. Last one that you will have seen before, but looks nothing like it used to. There was a front hinge flipper I built supposedly for a New Blood competition called Vendetta. I wasn't ever really happy with it, and I've taken it apart. It no longer exists, and I've built a middleweight from it. So this is called Pulse, and it's based on a robot that competes in the middleweight section of Hexbug Heroes series. And I can't for the life of me remember what it's called, I do apologise, but yes, it's based on that. It uses Lego wheel as the vertical spinner. I'm very happy with how it came out. It doesn't have working wheels, because when you're building at this stage, if you're going to have working wheels, they're going to be sticking out the sides. But yes, my version. Very happy with it. Awesome. Right, brand new builds. Starting at the very beginning, which is a very good place to start. I built a front hinge flipper using the designs of Anderson 9132's front hinge flipper how to build video, and it's how I'm going to be building a lot of front hinge flippers from now on. This is Rudeboy, which is a Scar themed robot. It's wearing a suit, got some checkers there, white at the back, black on the front, and if it gets flipped over it says, "Who did that?" It's got some working wheels at the back, and its front hinge flipper works like that. So pretty cool. You can also call that a pneumatic spike if you like. It's a two-fold weapon. Yay. But there we are. There is Rudeboy. Happy with that one. Not many more to go. I said I bought a lot of Knex. I used most of it in one robot. There was meant to be a robot in BattleBots this series called Bellator, which is a beta bot with big chunky wheels. And I started to build that and then realised that I couldn't build that out of Knex. And if I was going to build that, I'd have to think around it. So I changed what I was building into my own robot, and this is Mach 10, which is a beta bot made entirely of Knex. It's quite a skeletal build. I was trying to work out how to build in 3 dimensions. So there is Mach 10. It's quite big as well. It's sort of bigger than my hand is. In comparison to Tornado, let's say. It's like that big. But yes, there you go. That's Mach 10 beta bot. And I built a BattleBot that's competing this series. It's not news, they've confirmed they're going to be there. They've shown videos of them there. It's a robot called Deepsix. It's a massive, great vertical spinning bar on a ridiculously sized robot. And here is Deepsix, which has also been seen by the team, and they quite like it as well. But there is Deepsix with its big... Oh, I broke it. I'll fix it in a minute. A couple of the wedges have come off. But yes, you get the idea. That's never happened before. Yes, there is Deepsix. My fingers are just getting in the way of everything. Spin, you fool. There we go. Deepsix with a big, uneven, but evenly weighted bar. That was difficult to do. That took some thinking. But yes, it's a tiny Knex. They do tiny Knex now. Can you see? It's so diddy. Mixed with cardboard. So that is Deepsix. I really hope I find the bits of that. That'd be a shame if I didn't. There is a fly in here now. Welcome to the summer, everyone. Last one then for this time is a robot that I'm currently building. It isn't done yet. It's an RC build called Bloodshot. And here it is. It is currently in the works. It has a big vertical spinner that is going to be operated similarly to how the Tombstone is. In fact, it uses the pulley system from the Hexbug Tombstone out the back, and it's going to have a motor mounted here, and it's all going to be wired up. As you can see, probably there's some wires sticking out the back there that I need to hook up to some other wires. Something is on order to do that with, and hopefully by next time it should have a vicious working spinner. The other thing I've got to do to it is it needs a weapon tooth, so got to do that, but otherwise it's just about there. I've got to spray it as well, and I also have to add some supports across the front here so that this bit doesn't just drop off at some point. But that is, as they say, that. All of the robots that I've been building recently, and that'll probably do me for a little while. Shed update, I haven't got a shed yet. I had hoped to get it this month. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do that because of me going away to 2 different places and overspending at both of them. So, shed in May. Yay! Probably yay. I am actually going to buy it this time. Maybe. Okay, that'll probably do. I shall see you next week for the news. There's no news on Sunday because it's Easter and I'm having a rest because I've been travelling here, there and everywhere. So that'll do. Bye.